Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Rotten Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Cancer, this is your reading. Um, Happy New Year. It is the Chinese New Year today, March 21st. So I hope everybody is feeling brand new and feeling like refreshed in some type of way today. Or this could also be the indicator that, like, if something happens to you today where you're like, oh, I'm cool off of that person, I'm cool off of this job, I'm cool off of this situation, I don't want anything to do with it anymore or any longer, that is also a confirmation of something that shouldn't be coming into the new year with you. And there goes my nose itching for that double confirmation. It's so weird. My nose never itches ever until I do readings, like ever. um yeah, spirit is always near, always around. But nevertheless, I say this because I feel as though this is like since I really do, me personally, consider this the actual new year. I feel like from this day forward, anything that isn't serving you purpose or, you know, not really there for you, okay, or having people in your life that don't value you or bring you any type of love, money, anything, just anything, let them be. Okay, and please always remember the phrase, redirection is God's protection. So if anybody is ever redirected out of your energy, or it doesn't turn out how you planned or how you thought, it's because it wasn't meant to. And also my pre-intuition thing was I was seeing a squirrel when I prayed and cleansed your energy, and I had to look up the spiritual meaning of a squirrel, because my first thought was, okay, you're very playful, or you're always like in rushing type of energy, because squirrels are so fast. But actually, squirrels represent preparation and future security. So it's just like, you could be locking something in right now that is really going to secure you in the future, or you could be preparing for something that's about to happen in your life soon, and you're like getting ready for it. Also, don't become all stress and no joy. I feel like squirrels represent the fact that live in the moment. They're always living in the moment. They're always looking for the next nut. They're always looking for their next snack. Okay. And I feel like they're not worried about, they don't wake up every day and stress thinking, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to find a squirrel nut for myself today? And I feel like that is a very, very good metaphor for humans as well. Don't wake up every day looking and thinking like, am I going to get my next nut today? And I know that sounds wild, y'all, but we got to keep it real and raw. But honestly though, like, I really feel like, yeah, that's a good way to say it. But nevertheless, we're going to start off with the what lies beneath. I've already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space, so we're hopping right into it. Please don't forget to subscribe so you continue to watch my videos and see when videos are posted for your sign. Also, I feel like it's very important to watch for your moon and your rising. It's so important. Your moon sign controls your emotions, the way you react to certain situations, the way you react to people, and like your conversations. Your rising is how you appear to other people, how you act socially, amongst other things as well. You can look it up specifically, but yeah, definitely always watch for your moon. If I have to pick out of the two, I always watch for my moon, because I know that's where my emotions really lie. But when it's something as like far as career, or something that's like a big social thing where you feel like you're being seen in a lot of eyes, or just you get a lot of attention on social media, it might be good to watch your rising. Some people watch all three. It really just depends. Yeah, but your sun being in Cancer does not mean something in your moon sign won't have an even bigger message, because sometimes that happens for me myself personally. But yeah, anything else? Last shuffle. Oh my god, that one came out so angry. I hate it. And this one flipped over. Okay. Oh my goodness. First card out that really caught my eye was game over. And didn't I literally just say, like, yeah, this new year is a day to be wrapping things up, ending things, if it's not meant to really be brought into the remainder of your year. And if you do believe in the actual new year, which is January the 1st, that's all well and fine. But if you do want to give yourself that fresh reset, like, okay, this March 21st really is the actual real new year. And I understand why Chinese people follow that. It's because today is the first day of spring. Worms are now returning to the soil. The birds are actually in mating season. It was a beautiful song that I heard this morning by birds. And I know that sounds wild, like, oh no, they just be chirping. It was a legit melody. Like, it was a legit melody. Like, they kept doing it over and over. And I had to look it up, like, why am I hearing a bird song that's literally in a melody? And it's because it's the first day of spring. Birds are in mating season, and that's like a mating call. It's like they're humming and chirping this pretty song to call in the ladies so they can make their babies. Just period. So yeah, I just feel like if somebody isn't singing all sweet to you like that, just like them birds chirping up in that tree, yeah, it's game over. Just period. Police here. We have police. Oh my God, what's going on? Shit's getting serious. And setting the record straight. I'm already seeing a lot of red, which is connected to your root chakra. So maybe there is something that stems from your root chakra, and that has an impact on what's happening in between you and this person. Maybe you were raised a certain way, or you have values or beliefs that you are not going against for anybody. That could be that setting the record straight energy. And then we have bad choices, bank failure, tantric sex. This was the last card that had came out and it had flipped over, and I was indecisive whether or not I was really even going to pull it or just leave it in the deck, but I pulled it. And then we have pregnancy tests, unsure results, a pregnancy scare. Are you positive or negative? Wow. So the number 7 has been like, I've been seeing it so much. So I don't know, is it resonating for me at this point? But a lot of readings have been having a 7-card spread, and the angel number 7 is connected to good luck and a spiritual awakening, also a new path of life. So I don't know, some of you guys are spiritually ascending. You're looking at things in a more guided light. Like, you could feel like, okay, I'm always listening to my ancestors, I'm always listening to God. That's what gets me through. But what's game over for Cancer? What's game over for Cancer? Channeling Cancer's energy. What's game over? What ended? What's happening? There's also a cobblestone road on this card, which is leaving me to believe something has been rocky. You know, when you're on a brick road, it'd be so bumpy in the car. It's like every single bump just takes you back up in the air. I feel like things have been bumpy in between you and somebody, or it's been a roller coaster. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're not playing. And this is literally what I just said. 6 of Swords energy, moving into more peaceful and calmer waters, choosing peace, a peaceful mindset over whatever you've been going through with somebody. I also like to keep in mind, for some of you, you could have had somebody literally move you into peace. Even if you're not dating or it's not sexual, you could just have literally like a guide or a friend, or maybe even somebody that does kind of have a crush on you, and they're like, listen, like, I know you're going through this. I just want to do whatever I can to bring peace to your life. And that's kind of what happens sometimes. When you finally put your foot down and you're done with somebody, you'll really like attract somebody that's actually going to bring you peace. So for some of you guys, that already happened. But for most of you, oh yeah, you're single, you don't care, and you're moving on. You chose you. What else with the 6 of Swords? Yeah, this game over energy, I felt it as soon as I started the reading, because I just feel like you're like, oh yeah, this is done. Whatever happened is like the last straw. And like I said, that cobblestone road, it has me feeling like this person kept playing games with you, and now you're like, okay, well, this is fucking level 3. The game is really over now. You played as many games as you could. Yeah, what else with the 6 of Swords? You could be dealing with another air sign as well, another Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Yeah, the Chariot energy, quit playing. I feel like you're rushing out of this situation. I feel like you're having the confidence enough now to say no. This is literally your card, Cancer, and this is a major arcana. So this is something that is really happening huge for the remainder of this month for you. I feel like a lot of y'all didn't want to be like, oh, I'm done, throwing in the towel. That's not what it was. But like I said, things have been rocky for some time, and I feel like you are just finally putting it into it. It just is what it is. And also with the Chariot coming out here, a lot of you guys are becoming a lot more ambitious, like within your endeavors in life. Like, you want so much more in your life, so there could be a huge focus on that too. And I feel like if that person isn't on the same game plan as you, like, oh, you're not thinking like me, you're not trying to better your future, you don't have like goals that you want to go towards, we might not have worked anyways, because I'm over here on level A and you're over here on level C. Not even level B, you're on level C because you're not treating me correctly. And yeah, Cancer starts with the letter C. So yeah, they're literally 2 levels down from you, just period. So I really feel like you haven't had the confidence to move on from this person, but you finally found it. Just period. What's police? What's police? Who? Why was the police called? That's the real question. What's the police? Somebody could have been in trouble with the police. Oh my, that came out swiftly. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow, okay. Somebody, you could have went to school with this person. You didn't have to, okay? But the Page of Pentacles, somebody could have had the police called on them for something that was some type of fraudulent activity, okay? Some type of failed opportunity. Somebody could have even literally been a thief. They could have tried to rob somebody and the police were called. What else with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? Or somebody is like really down and out on their money to the point where they started making bad choices and the police were called. What else with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? Like, what is going on? Somebody feel like, oh, I ain't got no money, so I'm gonna just go crazy and start robbing people. I'm gonna shoot up the fucking store. It's like, it's like, no, YouTube, please don't block me. But no, I honestly feel like this is how this person's thought process goes. I'm literally picturing somebody that's like, I don't care. What's next? Oh my goodness. What else is the Page of Pentacles? Somebody is so blocked right now. It makes no sense. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. Sorry, y'all. Let's do this like this. 10 of Wands in the reverse, 3 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's birthday could be the 13th or the 31st if you want to reverse it. It doesn't have to be. But somebody is very, very frustrated. I feel like somebody always feels like burdened by the police, or somebody always has like this weight on their shoulders, like they're going to get caught by the police. I feel like somebody either like owes money, or they did something where they took money, stole money. Somebody did something, or somebody could have did something at their job or at college, at their school, and I feel like the police could be looking for them. Whatever the case may be, somebody is frustrated, and also something is delayed. So if somebody was supposed to get picked up by the cops, I feel like it's delayed. Maybe they could be in hiding, maybe they're putting it off, I don't know. But the 3 of Wands in the reverse, somebody's definitely frustrated, and somebody feels like this is something that's such a burden to them, they can't get over it. You have the Justice at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the truth is coming out about this person. That with the Chariot, you are seeing how much more confident you are when you actually redirect your energy away from this person as well. And I just feel like things are going to finally start looking fair for you. That's my biggest favorite thing about when this card comes out. And this is Libra's card. So I feel like if anything was revolved around love, relationships, harmony, you know, because Libra is ruled by Venus. If anything had to do with that and your feelings were wrapped up in any type of way, shape, or form, and they weren't being fair to your feelings, oh, that's all about to be leveled out. Don't even worry about it. Justice is being served. Yeah, and with that, you could be having a court case with somebody. You might have to call the police on somebody. Somebody could be getting so frustrated or so worked up about something, they end up taking it out on you. Boom. Yeah, you're not about to treat me unfair. I'm calling the cops. It just is what it is. Or like I said, somebody literally could be facing karma for how they played with your feelings, and now they're going to jail. Like, what the fuck? What's setting the record straight? What's setting the record straight? It's like, I don't know what it is about today, but the more I look at these cards and pay attention, I'm realizing things that I haven't before. On this card, it almost looks like that's a bullseye in front of somebody's face, or some type of like target for like axe throwing or some shit like that, and they're looking at it. Okay? And it really has me thinking like this is like a bullseye moment for some of you guys, because I feel like you really had to sorry, y'all, I can't even talk. Had to set the record straight with something, or you're going to have to. That's what I was trying to say. Because some of you guys haven't even done it yet. But I just feel like this is like, oh, bullseye, this is the moment. That's what's going to be the spark. For those of you that haven't set the record straight with somebody yet, you're going to have a bullseye moment where you're like, okay, do it now. What else? 9 of Cups in the reverse. Water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What else? With the 9 of Cups in the reverse. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Wow. The number 17 could be significant. That could be somebody's birthday. You want to know something? I feel like this is you personally, because a lot of you guys could be setting the record straight saying, I'm not emotionally stable with you. You always leave my emotions up and down, up and down. They're never balanced out. I can't deal with that. And that's another thing coming in with the Justice card. You want things to be fair. And it's like, if you're not treating my feelings fair, I have to set the record straight. I'm not going to keep dealing with that. 8 of Cups in the reverse. I was so single. I was focused on my spiritual journey. I was doing me. I chose to go against that. And now my feelings are being left like they don't matter. Or my feelings were so intact. I was so fine in this 9 of Cups in the upright energy. And I hate that. And that's really what it is. You'll be so okay by yourself. You'll be so okay single. You'll be making good money. You'll be living lavish. Like anything that you want for yourself, you're buying. Anything you want to treat yourself to, any vacation, you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're single or not. You have friends, family, somebody. You never cared to have your life be fulfilled by having a significant other. Let's put it that way. And I feel like you finally let somebody in and now they're fucking up your emotions. They're making your emotions unstable. And I feel like you are actually focusing on yourself a little bit less now that you're dealing with this person, because 8 of Cups in the upright is, oh no, I'm happily single and I'm focused on my spiritual journey and everything that I've learned to take me into my future. Like each piece keeps coming with me. But yeah, no, both of these in the reverse is showing me you got to set the record straight with a person. Like, damn, I was cool being single. I chose to be with you. And you literally just put me on an emotional roller coaster for what? I didn't have to do that. I was fine alone. I went against my own goodwill. Look, that's why all that red was coming out. That's why everything's so connected to your root chakra. You're telling yourself, and you could be voicing to this person, I went against my own goodwill and started dating you, or having, dating you, having sex with you, whatever, however far it went. I started investing my time into you when I was so okay alone. I was so emotionally stable alone. I wasn't invested. I wasn't having anybody making me feel like, oh, my emotions are like this one day and then they're like this the next day. I was leveled out. I was balanced. I had balance. And I feel like somebody came in and disrupted that. And that's why you're in that 6 of Swords energy. That's why you're like, oh, yeah, I have to move on peacefully, because if I don't, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. And you're not going to cause me to make me lose my mind when I was just so peaceful. I was just so okay. Okay, y'all. Sorry. I just had to preach for y'all real quick, because what's going on? Like, what's bad choices? What's bad choices? Bad choices for Cancer. Bad choices for Cancer. Oh, that's a lot. Let's just do 1 or 2, Spirit. What's bad choices for Cancer? Who's making bad choices? What is the bad choice being made? Ace of Swords. Wow. A lot of you guys could be having some type of clarity moment with yourself, realizing that you've been making bad choices either since you've been with this person or since they've been putting you through this emotional roller coaster up and down. So this girl does look like she's at the bar. Maybe you've been drinking more or smoking a little heavier than what you usually do, okay? But I feel like you are having that breakthrough moment of like, damn, I have been making a lot of bad choices. Like, it's time to really clean this up. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not saying this person is an influence on you, but I feel like when your emotions get hurt, you may tend to make bad choices because your feelings are hurt. It's how you're reacting, okay? So yeah, please look up your moon sign. I feel like it's really going to benefit you, especially with everything that's going on in this reading thus far. What else with the Ace of Swords? Anything else? A moment of clarity is coming in, and I feel like you're having just a realization with yourself. What else with the Ace of Swords? What else with the Ace of Swords? 7 of Wands. And it's almost like it's a struggle for you. Okay. Also, you could be feeling like you're in a constant fight to not make bad choices, but it's really hard. But you're kind of having that clarity moment. If I keep making bad choices, I'm going to keep struggling. So I feel like maybe this could be eating away at your pockets, or maybe it's really playing a role on your mental or like just your spiritual journey in general. Maybe you were trying to focus on following something a specific type of way. Like some of you guys could follow a specific religion and you're like, I'm supposed to be doing this at this time, but I haven't been. And it's really a me versus me situation because the only struggle is against myself. So there could be a huge clarity moment coming in right now and the remainder of this month. And it's going to be like kind of a cleanup for you. And like I said, you're already in that confidence, ambitious type of drive. So like anything that you do want to change or any habits that you do want to chill out on, I feel like you're going to finally succeed at that because you want different. What's bank failure? Yeah, that's probably this person because they got that Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So what's bank failure? And look, I love how this really just looks like a place in the middle of nowhere. Like somebody's money has been deserted for some time. Okay, what's going on? What's bank failure for Cancer? We only have 2 cards left. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I really love and appreciate y'all so much. Oh my God, 3, Spirit? No, we're not doing that. What's bank failure? What's bank failure for Cancer? Yeah, and if you ever want to book a personal, please feel free to do that. I literally just did a personal reading earlier. Somebody booked a 20-minute session. Ace of Cups here. Oh, some of you guys could be facing bank failure because of the bad choices you've been making, and now it's leaving you in this overwhelming, undeniable rush of this like love for yourself that you have, because it's like, damn, I done made all these bad choices, I failed myself, I done messed up my money, I have to really start loving myself more. So maybe there's this overwhelming feeling of self-love, knowing that you need to take care of yourself better, because it's like you don't want to keep slacking on yourself, you don't want your money to keep being funny or nothing like that, and you definitely don't want to keep on blaming it on your emotions either. What else with the Ace of Cups? There could be a new love coming in. There could be a new romance coming in for you, though. And it could be somebody that's going to help you financially. That's why I kept saying that Six of Swords. You could be dealing with somebody that's making your life hella peaceful. Like, here, your money looking funny, I got you, Cancer. This person playing with your emotions, and they keep having them up and down. Well, I'm going to be consistent with you, and I'm going to be fair with you. And anything that I say, I'm going to hold my word to it. I'm not going to have your emotions be coming unstable. You really could be meeting a person, or already have met this person, that just puts you at ease. What else with the Ace of Cups? What else with the Ace of Cups? Anything else before we move on? The Death in the reverse. Scorpio energy. A lot of you guys could be avoiding some type of rebirth, okay? And the more you do that, the more you don't listen to yourself and follow your intuition, the more your money's going to keep failing. The more you keep telling yourself, okay, I'm going to end up changing this, the more you really keep fighting yourself. Like I said, that me versus me. Don't fail yourself. I feel like that's the biggest message for that. And the only second scenario that I'm picking up on, there could be a Scorpio in your energy that really, really has huge feelings for you, but you could always see that somebody's money is always getting messed up. They could always be bankrupt. They could always have their account in the negatives. They could always be going through some type of issue with their money and finances. But it's like you do have really strong feelings for them, or they have really strong feelings for you. But maybe you're in the energy of like, I don't know if I want to deal with somebody that always has a messed up income, because it's like, is that shit going to transfer to me? Your money always looking funny, so is mine's going to start being fucked up? Or is it the fact that you're going to start to try to take from me? What's tantric sex? Y'all, I love this card. I really, really do. It's one of my favorite cards. And it's not just because it's that card. It's because it's like, this is a literal deep, meaningful soul tie connection. Like somebody that you feel so bonded to, laying with another person would never amount to the same thing. And the fact that there's Buddhas on here, it's like somebody, the sex between you and a person, it brings both of y'all minds to so much peace. Okay. What else with tantric sex? Oh my. So many cards are coming out today. Whoever you're involved with, they really could talk a lot. What's tantric sex for Cancer? Honestly, you or them. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's okay. I have a tendency to talk a lot too, but I just feel like I've never had, for each individual card, it's like 4 and 5 coming out at a time. It don't be like that usually. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. What else with 10 of Pentacles in the reverse? I feel like maybe somebody feels like they can't give you what they want. I mean, can't give you what you want until they're better financially. Like, that's really kind of what I'm getting here. Maybe somebody is having issues or problems within their family as well. 6 of Wands here. Yeah, it's showing me somebody wants to come out victorious in some type of way, but I feel like they can't. Also, 6 of Wands, maybe somebody feels like they won in some type of way when they... Y'all, I'm really getting a couple scenarios. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this just took a spin. Some of you guys, you could be dealing with somebody that really treats you unfair to the point where they could have slept with one of your family members. And this could be this person's like MO when they get with somebody. They could always feel like, okay, who else can I get? And if I could get one of this person's family members, it doesn't even matter. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna pursue. And that's what I'm gonna go for. Yeah, somebody could feel like they have to create soul ties with people because it does something for them. It feeds them in some type of way. It's really weird as fuck. And I know it sounds odd, but I feel like, yeah, maybe somebody is doing some type of like sex magic or something like that. Also, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe somebody's really just broke as fuck, like I said, and they feel like they can't accomplish anything, even in a sexual nature, if their money isn't right. And there go my nose itching again. Like, yeah, sometimes it really do be like that. Like the libido or the satisfyingness literally isn't working. Maybe somebody literally can't function right if their money isn't right. What else with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse? Anything else on tantric sex before we move on to the last card? Oh my gosh. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 18th could be somebody's birthday. A lot of you guys could feel like you need to set your standards higher for yourself. Only desire people that want to have tantric sex instead of just surface level type things, okay? Maybe a lot of you guys have family that are speaking to you about this as well. Like, cherish or value yourself more, you'll come out more successful. Or when you just focus on your goals, you'll come out more successful. Don't even worry about that. Meaningful sex will come when it comes. I don't know why I just felt like that was so specific, but if this is not you, this is another person feeling this way. And last but not least, what's pregnancy test? What's pregnancy test for Cancer? Oh my gosh, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you guys need to take a pregnancy test. You could be pregnant by a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? There was definitely, a lot of you guys manifested this. A lot of you guys could have kept telling yourself, I want to be pregnant. I want to get pregnant. I want to be pregnant. I want to get pregnant. And if you are a man, I feel like you have been manifesting this with a woman for some time. Like, I'm getting her pregnant. It just is what it is. Or I'm manifesting a beautiful future, a beautiful child one day. And I feel like, yeah, today's about to be that day. Because sometimes you're not so much thinking, oh my gosh, I want to have a child with this person. I'm going to get this person pregnant. Or even if you're a woman, you're not thinking this person is going to get me pregnant. I don't think a lot of you guys were even manifesting like that. I just feel like you always manifested having a child. And I feel like, you know, you never know when that moment's going to come. Look, and you got the Wheel of Fortune. Life is always turning. A lot of you guys are pregnant. And that's literally about to turn the wheel in your life all crazy. And the Wheel of Fortune card is so powerful because it's always a reminder that life keeps moving no matter what. So even if you're scared right now or you're a little unsure, you're like, okay, my period is kind of late. Do I even take this test? And you start stressing yourself out. Life is always going to continue to keep moving. And it's just like, no matter what, whatever decision you make, life will always continue. What else with the Ace of Wands? Anything else before we move on? We're going to end the reading with some cards from the Intuition deck and keep it that simple. I also post those on my threads, y'all. The link for that is in my bio. So if you ever want to go check that out, you could screenshot it and actually send it to your friends, family, whatever. But okay, I feel like nothing else wants to come out, so that's fine. But yeah, a lot of you guys really, even if this isn't a literal pregnancy test, the last thing I will say is you could be giving birth to a new idea. Something that you've manifested for some time could finally be being brought to life, and you're very, very excited to put it out there. And that's also going to change the narrative in your life, okay? Let's see. What else does Cancer need to know? See here from the Intuition deck. Cancer energy only. Cancer energy only. Oh my gosh. See, y'all. I be struggling with this deck. And I'll be honest. Because it's a new deck. It's super fresh. So a lot of the cards stick together. So I try to be as light as I can. Because the tighter you have the grip on it, more will come out. Anything else? Anything else for Cancer? Last shuffle. This is the last shuffle. Nice. Okay. Nice. 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 First card out that flipped was slow down on the sweets. This causes acne and feeds the parasites. So a lot of you guys could eat a lot of candy or just sweets in general. Slow down. It could be causing you to break out. And all the parasites that we have in our body feed the strongest off of sweets, not greasy foods, not fatty foods, sugar. Okay. Lifetime wealth, you're all set. I love this for you. So like I said, whatever goal you're going towards right now, or this ambitious, confident energy, I feel like it's really going to help you in the long run. Like lifetime wealth. You're set for life. How many times have they lied to you before? This is who they are. Oh my goodness. Literally, this has been coming out a lot in people's readings and even in people's personal readings as well. So I feel like once you see a pattern of how somebody lies to you, expect them to lie. Be surprised and shocked when they actually tell you the truth. I feel like that is the biggest thing with this card. You should be used to them lying. You should be expecting them to lie always or not keep their word always. But when they finally tell you the truth, or when they finally do keep their word, that's when you can be surprised. Yeah, like, this is who they are. Don't be shocked by a person who's shown you who they are already. Practicing abstinence, you feel more whole within, realizing people don't deserve your body. Okay, yeah, that's what was coming out with tantric sex. I feel like a lot of you guys are like, I need to set higher standards for myself. Like, I need to want some more for myself, or I need to only deal with these type of level people that are going to give me that wholesome, I don't even want to say people, because I'm not saying it like y'all gonna be with multiple partners, but I'm just speaking in general. You want to find that one person that believes in soul tie connection, actual tantric sex, not just like, oh, we're here for a good time, not a long time energy. I'm not doing that. I want more for myself, and I've watered to myself for too long to not have somebody value that like I do. So just period. A lot of you guys will not be having sex for the remainder of March, hell, for the next couple months, hell, it might even be for the rest of the year. I just feel like you're really going by somebody that values the same things as you, and if they don't, they can't get it. Just period. Last two cards are Bank Teller and You Are Rich Within. Didn't you know this? So I love that you got two rich girl cards, Cancer. Rich men if you're a man. But yeah, I feel like your riches are within you. So you attract a lot of things magnetically and naturally. I feel like things just come to you. You can have money just randomly wired to your account. Somebody randomly cash app you. I was thinking about you. It could be a cousin, a family member, your brother. It doesn't even matter. I just feel like things just always fall on your lap. Like literal fruit falling from a tree. Like you walking down the street, a fucking tangerine just fall in your hand. You're like, damn, like that was so nice. And Bank Teller, that could be somebody's job, or you could be going to the bank teller for something. Maybe you're making a big withdrawal. Maybe you're putting in a huge deposit. I don't know. Nevertheless, this was your reading, Cancer. I love y'all. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. And please take this reading with you throughout the remainder of your night. Think about what I said. Let it stick with you. And even come back to the comments and let me know after you've let it bask in your energy for a minute, okay? But I'll see y'all next time. Bye.